Welcome to the Sompting Brook. As you can probably tell, I'm all alone here today, which is really nice. And in the background, just there, where it's gone all blurry now, you can see the top of the St. Damn, I can't remember what it's called now. It will come to me, and it will be up in the comment. It will be up here in writing somewhere around here anyway. And there it is, church in all its glory. Or top of it anyway. There is an owl. Absolutely beautiful. And I'm walking here today because, well, I want to. Also, I thought a nice change of scene would be good as well. So I haven't been here in absolutely ages. And I thought to myself, I should come here. But I will have to admit, this was also partially inspired by a conversation with my dad. Because he told me my granny used to live just up there in Loose Lane. What is Loose Lane? And apparently he used to walk from there all the way to over there, which you can't see, but over there is East Worthing train station. He used to walk there because it was easy to get there than it was to get to Lancing back in the day. Now, I've been walking around a fair bit of some old Sompting. I've yet to find anything that would actually believe me, that has led me to believe, I should say, that you can actually do it. Nice owl. But I figure it was worth a try. But no, as I suspected, you can't do it. Now, this is a bit of a nature reserve. Because the idea is, it's partially clearing unused land and trying to bring back to how it used to be. The idea is that you get some of the old wildlife back that used to live here, such as the mice and the grass snakes and all that lot. I don't know if there are any grass snakes here, but there might be. So I just have to be extra careful. I'm pretty certain they're harmless mostly. Not many people die from grass snake bites, I hope. Anyway, I shall. You can just about hear the traffic in the background, which is really relaxing, I think. It's really relaxing. I love it. Something about being somewhere like this and hearing traffic and not knowing it's far away and no longer my problem for today. It's a nice, relaxing feeling. Now, it's definitely been a while since I've been here, because I could have sworn there's like a little hut thing here to show how the original inhabitants of this land used to build it. No idea who the original people were here, but they lived there. As you can tell, I am here to look. I'm actually on a real high this morning. I mean, I went jogging, went on the exercise bike, I showered, had a cup of green tea, then I made myself breakfast, which was consisted of a sandwich of the bread I made earlier. The one you saw me eating in my last video, and it was so good. Because normally I'm not keen on plain sandwiches, but with good bread I can make the exception. Normally I like a sandwich toasted. You know, don't mean as toast, but put in a sandwich toaster, so that it's all stuck together and the cheese melts and everything. It's freaking beautiful in my opinion. But not this morning. I just had ham, bit of chorizo, and a smattering of grated cheddar. It was absolutely beautiful and it filled me right up. I personally know I'm in a good mood, and it's here to stay for it, because I walked up here without my headphones on. Now normally I rely on my headphones because I don't like the voices up here, you know, these ones, and I find the headphones are a great way to drown them out, but not today. Strangely enough, I keep singing. You know that song, one way down a one-way street? I keep singing that today. Don't know why. Really don't. Okay, this is all about the wildlife. According to this, you may spot a grass snake. It's sort of terrifying thinking about it now. I can actually see it up close, but I don't think they're dangerous, otherwise they wouldn't do it. I'll read it here. Harvest mice, there you go, this bit here. Grass snakes and stones, use ready, weedy richland hedgerows. Many species of butterflies can be seen patrolling meadow and river banks. So I just got to be careful. Now if I don't run into one. Ooh, look, an egret. See? They've really done good work here, the people. I'll show you this. There's a little bit here about some of the work. But ignore the fly and the bird and the animal poop on it. See? It's all good work they do here. It really is. And I've been here a few times, but not recently. But I should have, because listen to that. It's not quite that is. Just listen. I'll turn the music off for this bit, just so you can hear it. But it's beautiful. And they've got all these nice little sculptures here too. There's a long enough period to pause and read the whole thing fully. Look, there's it's actually there. Or wood carving. Really nice here. Just going to leave it quiet for a few moments so you can take it all in. Over there you can see the building work that's going on. When it's completed, I'll be able to say, used to be all fields when I was a kid. That's how you know you're getting old, because you think there wasn't always houses there when I was younger, and now there are. And you remember what used to be there. When I used to laugh at people when I was much younger, and they would say, back in my day that was fields, not out nowadays it's houses. It's the laugh, so I think, yeah, whatever old man, it's the progress of time, but I understand now. There's a certain feeling of sadness you get from thinking about it. Progress of society cares not for your memories. Seems all. I mean, people got to live there, but it's not going to be good for traffic. It really isn't. It's going to be terrible. All those extra cars. I guarantee they won't make any extra effort to increase public transport in those areas either. I guarantee it. See, because that would, in my opinion, get traffic down. If you made public transport cheaper and easier to get access to, more people would use it. And there'd be less people driving. And everyone would be able to get where they go slightly quicker. You can't tell, but I'm wearing sunscreen up here. Or sunblock or sun something. The bottle had UVA 50 on it, which I think is good. Back when I was a kid, most of those UVAs had an SPS factor of like 10 or 5. The bottle I had said 50 on it, so I think it's pretty good. 50 is what you got when you went to somewhere really hot, like Sahara Desert or something. Not that I know anyone who went there, but it's just an example of a nice hot place. Now, damn. Actually, I should be able to show you. I gotta show you this. The Sompting water dragon, otherwise known as a nooker. Although saying that, it's just a translation, water dragon is a translation of it. Human livestock and some stories villagers. There you go. There's a statue of it, so now I'll get in a bit closer. Should I go this way? Maybe I see it a bit better. Let's have a look. There we go. The remains of a water dragon. I'm not sure what that's meant to be. I guess that's meant to be like a burial site for the thing. Obviously they weren't real, because we would have known about them. It's nice legends there. As you can tell by the sound, the wind is getting up a little bit. I did learn an editing skill that allowed me to get wind noise down and sound further up. If I remember how, well, I can't remember how to do it, but I should remember how to look it up and hopefully remember something. because I thought I learned how to use green screen the other day. So you probably notice at the beginning of my videos now I have that little subscribe and like and bell icon thing at the bottom. I've done that twice over the course of about 36 hours, and both times I had to look up how to do it again. I'm just going to leave this on long enough so you can pause and have a good read if you are interested. As you can tell, I'm guessing these were the original inhabitants. A lot of blondes there. I didn't realise we were blonde back then, were we? Oh, here we go. And the Neolithic ones as well. You can see there's a lot of history around here. Hopefully the wind isn't blocking my voice out too much. Well, the other person who bought the dog zoo is gone already. Well, they might have been here longer. One of them might have said hello. Then again, I didn't either, so I can't say too much because that would make me a hypocrite. In a way, I kind of want people to say hello so I can say hello back to them. I'm never one to initiate the hello. I know, I'm a mass of contradictions. I think I always will be in a way. This, as you can probably tell, is the end. That's it. This is where the walk ends. I'll show you the views. Look at that. It's like being in the middle of nature. Over there is the Ham Road Trading Estate, I believe they call it. You've got a few industrial units and commercial offices. Over there is Beecham's, which you can't really see. I'll go in a bit closer so you can get a better look at that. You can just about see the stuff. Over there is more behind the trees. Here's more nature. If you are in the area, you should really think about coming here. Really should. I'll put up a Google Maps location thing. Screenshot, I think is the word. For how to get here if you are interested. Or in the area anyway. So if you're here, you should definitely come here. Don't try not to come on such a hot day like I am, because it's really hot today, but I had to get out. You can only do so much when you're indoors. As you can tell, you start looking at me again. I am wearing the glasses, and let's face it, I look bloody good. Actually, I look better without the hat, but it's too damn bright. I need that just to... There you go, that's better. I look amazing. I actually feel really good about myself right now. Today in general, I feel really good. I think the weather helps. Also, I think it's optimism about how this is going to be my year. It's like, if you watched my last video, you'll probably notice when I started talking about some of my issues, I got a bit depressed. And despite that, I actually got myself out of it. Because there was a time when I would have just gone to bed depressed. I would have taken one of my St. John Wart's pills. Excuse me. I'll sit down here. Yeah. It's clear. Not bad, is it? Anyway, normally I get really depressed and I take my St. John Wart's pills. It's sort of an antidepressant. It's a mood relaxer, really. A herbal one. So you can just buy it anywhere. I buy mine off Amazon. And normally, anyway, to go back to the story, or the anecdotes I should say, I would take one of them, go to bed and try not to feel too sorry for myself. But last night I didn't. Despite it all, I felt good. I got myself out of it. And knowing I can do that makes me really, really happy. It's like, what's that feeling? Hope. I have hope that I'm going to get through this. I mean, I know I'm 40 years old and I've lost the best years of my life, but I've still got a lot of time ahead of me, hopefully. And much as I do feel that my best years, I still feel really good about myself right now. It's like, I know really I've got about 10 years left before it gets really, before my body does actually start properly rejecting everything. Or just getting worse. I mean, obviously I know there is that guy on the internet who's about 80 and jacked up and stuff, but those are the exceptions. I mean, the average person like me and you isn't going to do that. He's going to be able to do that. And again, who wants to spend all the time doing that? I know there's side effects to being jacked up at 80. Probably. But he probably doesn't regret it. I wouldn't, probably. Then again, I was never really one for that. But to go back to what I was saying, between 40 and 50 is the best years of my life. Always going to be the best years of my life. Because this is it. You know, the next 10 years is when I'm really going to be able to do all the cool stuff I want to do. I mean, if I'm honest, most of the stuff I want to do is travelling. I mean, obviously I'd like to meet someone and settle down maybe. Actually, I'd like a travel buddy. That's what I'd like, a travel buddy. Someone who just accepts me for who I am, really. I'm sure a person exists. I mean, they do exist. I've just got to find them. That's the thing, though. The people out there right for you do exist. The hard part is finding them. Some people go an entire lives without finding them. No, I don't want to be one of those people. Then again, I'm not just going to settle down with anyone for the sake of it. That's one thing I always said I wouldn't do. And my other goal, as you know, is getting fit. I'm not so sure about the going abroad one nowadays, because it's partially due to fear, if I'm being honest. Fear of new surroundings and fear of messing up, like I was on about last night. Fear of messing up is a powerful one indeed. And it stays with me. I think it'll always be there. But my main goal in life is to travel. I want to go back to the places I've been to appreciate them again, although I probably won't. And at the same time, I want to go to new places. I'd like to see Svalbard. You know, that northern island, that island in the North Oceans, I should say. Near the North Pole, actually. I think it's like the most northernmost inhabited island in the world, I think. I'm pretty certain it is. That'd be cool to go to. I'd like to see Antarctica. I'd like to see all 7 continents, really. Although I've never been to South America. Never been to Africa. I've not been to Oceania either. I've been to Europe, Asia, and North America. I want to see more of Europe. I'd like to see a bit more of Asia. I'd like to see some of Africa, although I know that takes me out of my comfort zone a bit. So I doubt that one would be a search trip. South America I could see. I mean, that would be fun. Go to Argentina or something. Or Chile. That'd be good. And Antarctica I'd like to see as well. And more obscure places. I like seeing places that are kind of isolated almost, out there on their own, and a bit different. And like Svalbard really, that's out on its own, not many people there. I like to see St. Helena, I like to see the Scilly Isles, I want to see Cornwall, Scotland. Actually, I could just go on forever listing places I want to see. But you get the idea. But I have 10 years of my life to see these things. I mean, I was 40 last October, really, so really it's 9 1/3, I think. Actually, it's May, 5 months. Yeah, it's about 9 years, 9.3 years to see these things. Really. That's the goal in itself stuff. 9.3 years to see this stuff. Obviously, I want to get official as well. But I think I'm getting there. I mean, I'm feeling better for my runs now. I mean, so much better. They're noisy, aren't they? I'm getting fitter. I mean, I actually ran further today than I ever have done. I mean, not a lot, but I ran a little bit further, which is all that matters. Although that in itself has the problem of, the more I do it, see, the longer I'm running, the more time I'm going to spend doing it. I've always had, despite wasting most of my life, I've always had this bizarre idea that I've wasted most of my life just doing stuff. And sometimes I just resent doing things I have to do. It's weird. I know I'm weird. I should find someone to be weird with me. I know there are people out there like me. I know there's people out there who make me seem like a paragon of sanity and togetherness. And if you are one of those people, you can do it. You can achieve your goals, or some of them anyway. I mean, will I achieve all the goals I set out to do? I don't know, but I'm going to have a dang good go trying. Missy, the only goal I've really made any progress on is the fitness goal. That's it. No other goal, I've not made progress on any other goal so far. But, what a good time. I'm getting fitter, and that's the main thing. I mean, I still feel like a fat fricker. This doesn't feel any different. So, I weighed myself a couple of days ago when I found the scales again. And apparently my weight is exactly the same as it was when I'd done my weighing video. There'll be a clip. I'll be putting a clip here just to remind you all. Slippers come off and I'm going in. And I am... Oh, good. There, cut that swear word out. I'm about 100 kilos. And I thought, that can't be right. I mean, I know I do occasionally treat myself. And I say the word, and when I say occasionally, I don't mean like every day. I just mean occasionally. You know, once or twice a week I have little treats. It's like, I don't put sugar in my tea. I swapped my sugar in my tea for sweetener. I swapped full fat fizzy drinks for